Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys. So I've been trying to share my home birth story for the longest, but I finally have the chance. The baby is sleeping, so I'm gonna try to wrap this story up as quickly as possible before he wakes up. So I gave birth on January 6th, 2024 at 11:34 p.m. And my day started off like pretty normal as usual. My honey baby goes to work on Saturdays. Well, he goes to work at the time he was working 7 days a week. And on the weekends, he went earlier in the day. And when he came home, if I needed like any errands or anything, I would either go with him or he would do them or whatever. So that day in particular, I was like, I don't want to wait for him. I had to go to the post office and get something. And I'm like, by the time he comes home, the post office is going to be closed. Let me just get my day started. So I went and I got my day started. I stopped at the post office first and I picked up the package. The package was some items someone sent me from TikTok and they wanted me to like do a review. And I was like, I want to do it while I'm pregnant because it was for pregnant people. So I was like, it would make sense to still be pregnant and do it. So I went out to get that. And then I went and got breakfast. And then I was like, you know what? I could use a manicure and a pedicure, you know, a little bit of self-care. So there was a nail salon like across the street. My favorite is like further away. So I was like, let me just go ahead, kill two birds with one stone. I'm already here. Let me get it done. So I go to the nail salon to get my manicure and my pedicure. So while I'm at the nail salon, I'm like getting contractions. And because I've been having Braxton Hicks since my second trimester, I didn't really think anything of it. When you've had multiple babies, this was my fourth pregnancy, like you feel things a lot sooner than you normally do with a first time mom. So I wasn't like really paying it any mind. Even with my doula expertise, I still was like, you know what, I'm not in labor. Like it's all like preparing my body for the real deal, even though I knew I was due like any day. So while I was there, my friend calls me and she was like, hey, you know, are you going to be home today? And I was like, yeah, this is me thinking like by the time I'm done doing everything I'm doing, I should be back home. So I was like, yeah, I'll be home all day. And she was like, okay, no problem. I'm coming over. She ends up coming. She must have already been on her way because I was still at the nail salon. She was like, friend, where are you? And I'm like, I didn't know you were on your way like right now. So I was like, my daughter should be home. I was like, she can let you in. My daughter happened to be like walking up the block and she saw her, so they were inside. So I wrapped it up once my nails and toes were done and I made my way home. Now, I'm still feeling these contractions. They don't seem to be like letting up, but they're not like excruciating where I can't like continue to do whatever activity I'm doing. That's typically early labor. I know that, but in the moment I'm just like, whatever. You know, the baby's gonna come and the baby's coming, but I have things to do. I need to get the house in order. I was still like nesting and I couldn't do as much as y'all hear my baby? I'll be back. So as I was trying to mention before, I experienced a lot of sciatic pain while I was pregnant. So I really couldn't get around without other people being with me. My legs were literally giving out. And it's interesting because I worked until the end of my pregnancy. Like I worked Friday, I gave birth Saturday. We're chatting it up. She's like, I really miss you. And I'm like, I miss you too. She was like, but I gotta go to work. So I was like, go to work, I'll be here. Like I'm not going anywhere. And as she was getting prepared to leave, my honey baby comes in and he was like, are you okay? Did your contractions stop? The night before I was experiencing a lot of contractions, but they ended up stopping and I was able to get some rest. So, you know, he was still concerned about that. I didn't get in contact with him throughout the day because I didn't want him to worry and it wasn't the real deal. So I was just like, you know, when he comes home, if it's still happening, then we'll have a conversation. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, just sitting there through the sensations that I'm feeling. So then my friend leaves and I noticed like the contractions seems to be like getting closer together. And I was just like, babe, I think today's the day. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, you know, I was feeling contractions earlier today while I was running my errands, but I was like, you know, they seem to be a little more consistent now. And he's like, okay, all right, no problem. Do you want me to call the midwife? I said, let's just wait a little bit. I was like, you know, once they start getting closer together, I said, then we can call them. So he's like putting laundry away. He's doing all these things. And here I am still trying to find time to review the item that I picked up from the post office. Foolish. Okay.
I was waiting.
Where's your chair?
That's here? Yes.
Where's your chair?
It's here in the kitchen. I don't get it.
Oh.
Maybe I can use my body.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
I didn't even. Good. It's still white vinegar? All right. So I'm currently 39 weeks and 4 days, and I'm in labor. And out of all things, I'm like, let me go ahead and do my eyebrows. There goes my baby again. I'll be back. And when I look back at the pictures, I'm like, Dad, girl, you should have tried to do your eyebrows. So I was like, next time, because I knew I was going to have a 4th baby. I said, next time, I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I did just that. And baby, it was not easy. I think I'm in active labor. But I'm trying to do my brows because I don't want to look like, you know, bland or whatever before I have my next contraction. So let's see how I do. Let's see. I wanted my baby to come on Sunday. Excuse me, I wanted my baby to come on Monday because Monday is the 8th of January. But you know, they come and they feel like it. Okay, the contraction.
The contraction. Having that baby? Having that baby? Okay.
All right, I'm almost done. So yeah, we gonna make this work. I might even do a little mascara and a little baby hair, just a little bit, nothing crazy. Oh, why do you keep coming back to back? Oh, y'all, I'm almost done. It's looking like something. Okay. It's over. Okay, it's over. So here it is. In addition, okay, if you have a toddler and you are going to have a home birth, I don't know about other people, but for me, myself, I do not recommend. I do not recommend because he is very loquacious. He was asking so many questions and I'm trying to accommodate him because he's curious, you know, he wants to know what's going on. And I showed him so many videos about moms giving birth so that when he heard me making my sounds, he knew what was going on. It didn't prepare him for the real deal, you know? He was like, are you making those sounds because of the contraption? And I'm like, I am. Can y'all get him out of here? Can y'all get him out the bathroom? Just, okay. So as the contractions got more intense and they were closer together, at some point my honey baby decided to call the midwife. So he's on the phone with her. I'm guessing she told him to run me a bath because I'm now in the tub. And we live in New York City. We live in an apartment. So the tub is not huge, but I was able to just like, you know, sit back on it. And he was like pouring water on my belly as well as my little one. I don't remember this. I don't remember this. I don't.
They're all different, babe. You got this.
Oh my God.
Where are you feeling the most of it?
You know, at some point, if you've given birth, you know that the contractions start coming back to back and there's no break in between. And I'm just like, all right, okay. You know, I didn't know what I was feeling, okay? And even though I did this before, it just seemed really, really intense. This time, the midwife tells him that I need to switch positions. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I go and I lay on my side now. So I go from sitting upright to like laying on my left side a little bit, and they're pouring water, which was a better position for my honey baby to do some counter pressure on my hips so I can, you know, cope with the sensations.
Why are you giving up?
I'm gonna switch positions.
Why?
Because it might feel better.
I'm in the car, by the way, okay?
Okay.
I want to see Lenny's face.
not doing this again.
Doing great, babe. Doing great. It's work. It's work. It's work for everybody. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Go listen to God, buddy.
Okay.
I need it on my belly, baby.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Thank you for helping. Your baby brother's gonna be here soon.
Why?
I thought you wanted to see him.
I want to see him now.
Okay, but you have to wait.
How do I need to wait if I can wait?
He's coming. As I get up to switch positions, because she told me to try to get on all fours in the tub. As I get up, my water breaks, like gush of water, like TV style. So I'm like, oh my God, like the baby's coming now. And the midwife is not here yet. She's still on the phone. But at that point, she was like, I want y'all to know I'm on my way. She was like, I'm almost there. I'm just on the phone with y'all just in case things happen really quickly. You know, this is your fourth baby. So I'm like, okay, cool. All in all, she gets there. I didn't even hear like the doorbell or anything because I'm, you know, trying to surrender to what my body is feeling and, you know, going within. I'm on all fours. She puts a towel on each of my knees so, you know, I can be on all fours in the tub, and they're pouring water on my sacrum, which is like the center, you know, where those two dimples are in your lower back. So right in the middle of that is your sacrum. So, you know, they're adding some pressure, pouring the water on it, just, you know, trying to do things to keep me as comfortable as they can. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just like, I gotta get out. I can't stay like this. I'm really, really tired. My arms were tired, you know, holding up this big body bends. In addition to, I didn't take a nap at all. And you know, when you're pregnant, you take small naps throughout the day. But because I started my day so early and I was like doing things and then I had company, I never got a chance to take a nap. So like now I'm exhausted. And you know, when you're exhausted in labor, you get like a little delirious. You know, so many things are happening. Like you're not even here for real. So they get me out the tub. They take off my top, which I really didn't want to take off. But she's like, it's wet. You're going to be uncomfortable. You don't want it to get cold. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, I don't even care. Like, cut it off. Do what you got to do. Like, I need to have this baby. So they put all the protective coverings and things on the bed. And now I'm on the bed. And I'm like, get this baby out of me. Like literally punching the headboard, okay? The headboard was getting the business. Like Hendrix kept on coming in and asking questions. You know, they were trying to delegate to the older children, like, you know, to put the pool together. And I feel like I heard them say that I wasn't gonna be able to give birth in a pool because there was a hole, like it was punctured somewhere, so it wasn't staying inflated. And I was just like, but I want to have my baby in the water. That's what I want. I want a home birth in the water. So I don't know what they ended up doing, if they found a patch or something, but they ended up fixing it. They started filling the pool up. I'm on the bed, they put the ball there and I'm laying on the ball, and you know, my honey baby is doing the hip squeezes and, you know, stroking me on my arms and, you know, just trying to comfort me. And I'm like, I'm tired, like just get this baby out of me. Get this baby out of me. So my midwife is like, okay, we can get the baby out of you, but you won't be able to rest. And I'm like, okay, forget it. I want to sleep. Let me rest. Let me rest in between the contractions. And even though they were like short breaks, they felt a little longer, I guess, because I was actually resting when they came. I started feeling nauseous and I needed to throw up. And I was like, I need. So to have that feeling where you're nauseous and you're getting ready to regurgitate, in addition to you can feel your body dilating, in addition to the contractions all at once, it's just too much. It's just too much. But one way or another, I was doing it. So I'm doing it. They bring me like a bag. They had the scented oils. And the oils were supposed to support me with the nauseating feeling. And my midwife is like, you know what that means when you start throwing up? You know what it means. Because I've done it before when I had my last home birth. And I've supported clients, so I know what it means. So typically you're transitioning to the end of your labor and you're getting ready to push your baby out. And the thing about the home birth is that no one's coming to check your cervix to see how far you're dilated. They're literally allowing your body to do the work. And when your baby is ready, your baby is going to emerge. So she's just like, all right, if you want the baby out right now. I was like, it's okay. I just want to go into the pool. So they gather me, my midwife, my honey baby, and they escorted me to the pool. But I'm still just trying to, like, you know, go within and trying to, like, you know, cope with the sensations and, you know, affirm myself that I'm doing well. My body was made for this. All of the things that I tell my clients to do, I was trying to do it in the moment. And it was a little challenging because there were so many pieces. So while I'm in the pool, my honey baby takes off his stuff. He gets in the pool as well. And I can feel what is called the ring of fire. And it feels exactly like what it sounds like. Yahuwah feels like there's a ring, like you can feel the fire around it. And I didn't feel that with any of my other pregnancies. Well, not my pregnancies, my other labors. While I was in labor, I don't recall that feeling. So it was really, really intense. And I was shocked because I was just like, oh my God, this thing is happening. But at some point I could feel the baby crowning and I'm like, my baby is coming, my baby is coming, my baby is coming. And I went and I felt my baby's head and I was like, oh, okay. And the midwife was trying to explain to me to, like, push, and in order to push to not tear, she was like, you know, once you get to that point, you want to slowly push and breathe like you're blowing candles. So a lot of, and the word, you're gonna stop pushing and you're gonna breathe like you're blowing out a candle. Right?
You want me to push?
Nope. When I tell you, you'll stop pushing and you'll breathe.
I'm not pushing.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
Okay.
And then you're gonna do this, okay? Look at me. You see how you're like this?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna come upright, just like this. Stay on your knees, but upright. So I'll tell you when, all right? Probably did one good push to get the head out, but once the head was out, it was a lot of candle blowing. And just like that, my baby was there. So much relief, okay? So much relief. And my little Hendrix is like, are we his family? He looks perfect. You're perfect right where you are.
It looks perfect.
He looks perfect. Beautiful.
That's okay.
Okay. When I bother. So here is a clip of my newborn baby. His name is Lenny Styles with a Z. It was quite an adventure. I am glad to finally get this story to y'all. I know some of y'all have been waiting because y'all have been following my story, so I appreciate y'all. And yeah.